Fern Creek Fire and EMS is based in Louisville. We cover a very large area that consists of an urban environment, some mercantile, commercial, as well as residential, and then even more rural areas with farmland. So we're a pretty diverse, broad spectrum of community. In 2021, in a matter of about 18 months, there were 2 mergers that were completed, Camp Taylor into Buechel, and then Buechel into Fern Creek. The following year, another neighboring district, Highview, which is also a very strong community-based fire department, they merged into us. And so since July of 23, we have basically been 4 agencies merged into one. We have done really well with mergers. We've really put a focus on trying to adopt the different cultures. We've added new fire companies. We've added a fire prevention bureau on top of just a fire marshal, all the while identifying us as one new organization.
We have tried through our Fire Prevention Bureau of adding inspectors that will get into the community's businesses, as well as enhance through their inspection process of, high-risk areas. We've also enhanced our community outreach through apps that we have. We're one of the first in Kentucky to actually put an app-based product out to our constituents, to where real time we can actually reach out, let them know about weather alerts, traffic incidents, high-profile incidents that we are working to avoid the area, to where we can just have real-time one-on-one conversations with the public.
Our goal in chaplaincy is just to build that relationship with our members in any way that we possibly can. We are deployed on working house fires, structure fires, commercial fires, where we'll go on the scene, and we'll also serve our community as well as our members there on scene. We also do what's called station visits. Station visits are essentially we go to each station, we hang out with the members, and we kind of call it ministry of presence. So we're just there.
As first responders, because we know we're always on call, package a lot of stuff away because we need to put on that face for the community, the face for our family, the face for our peer, that says we're all okay. And in the reality, sometimes we're not. We had members trained at the ground level at every layer of our organization that could just be there to recognize and identify when somebody was struggling. And the hope is that we can catch and mitigate some of those things that they're processing through before it escalates into something worse. We also hired in a part-time psychologist to be here for crisis intervention. When something did happen, when we have a major incident, he's on call 24/7 just to be available for our membership.
I think now more than ever, we're much more aware of the effects of long-term and short-term stressors on all of our employees, and we're trying to take efforts to mitigate that. Even simple things like safe, humane scheduling, looking at overtime and the amount of overtime that's worked, and being aware of fatigue and its effects. We believe we've seen an impact in just overall morale, especially with the amount of change that we've experienced in the past 2 years. We also anticipate things like reduction in injury rates and issues that plague us all, like burnout. And we do believe we're seeing the beginnings of a reduction in those components of emergency services.
We also hold true to a tradition that the department's always had, and that's providing a employee assistance program. It covers financial needs, it covers future planning, marriage counseling. It is intended for the member, but it's also intended for their family, just to kind of help make sure that on top of the work environment, that their home environment's healthy as well.
We take care of our community and that we take care of each other. You don't feel as if you're just a number on the floor. You're more part of a family, that they're going to hear you, they're going to hear what you need.
Our culture is very family-oriented. We focus on the individuals and helping them grow through the support of tuition and career growth and development.
Right now I'm going through paramedic school, and the support I have with that is major here. They're always willing to help me and guide me through classes. It's a great environment to be a part of.
If it comes to training, we don't say no if somebody wants it. If we have enough people that want a class, we will bring it in. Fern Creek Training Academy is actually a joint academy between 4 different agencies in Jefferson County. We share the grounds. We all come together and train together. We have 5-story Connex set up as apartment buildings. We have a burn building. We have a residential house. We have an in-ground trench that we can use for special operations. We can do large area searches and search for lost victims, along with ATV and UTV training on it.
In 2019, we started the fire science program across the street at Fern Creek High School. We make weekly trips to the Fern Creek Fire Department for authentic hands-on training to also reinforce the concepts that we're teaching in the classroom. And they'll be pursuing careers in the fire service within a matter of months of graduating from high school.
We all came from small, independent fire stations with our own identity, our own culture, and we're trying to continue to still build what we want to be, and including our staff in that process and in that development, I think is important. We're going to continue to work down that path and try to maintain our engagement with our membership and be a family.